I've got a major question, a major dilemma. Hope somebody comes on to watch this because I need to know what to do. Hopefully you all are available. So I got this Hulk 180 for my birthday. I was very happy with it. I'm still very happy with it. I absolutely love it. It was a raw book. It was like graded when we got it. It was graded at like a 1.5, but that's not the real grade. That's just, amateur grading. But in any case, it's absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it. I think it's great. Anyway, then, so it was raw. So I went ahead and picked up one of these BCW UV protective cases. Okay, I think we're back. So I went ahead and put this in there. I think it looks great. In these, they have this hook in the back where you can catch. It hangs on the wall. Looks good. So then the question is, I went and got this one. And this was the Daredevil 115, also silver aged. And it's also in the, case there, in the BCW UV protective case. You kind of you got to cut a backing board. It's my opinion. Cut a backing board, leave them in the bag, but then also go ahead and put them in there. It looks pretty good. So I like that a lot. That looks good. So, hey, what's up, Comic Otaku? Okay. Now this is a slab. Sorry about the glare there. This is a slab that I got from, hey, DS Comics. This is a slab that I got from Silver Age Dave's contest winnings. And it was my first slab that I ever had of my own. I had taken a slab to CBCS one time at a con to get signed by Jim Steranko, and I did that from my local comic shop. So, there was really no... I wasn't going to keep it, and I knew I wasn't going to keep it as soon as I got it. They paid for it, and I brought it back to them. So anyway, this is a slab. This was my first slab, and it was given to me as a gift. So contest winnings, but this is a CGC slab, and it looks fantastic. It's absolutely amazing. It's really cool. It's heavy. It has good weight to it. It's got a nice clean top. I mean, everything about it is awesome. This is what I would call a slab. It's heavy, and it just feels like a slab of a comic. It's just really cool. Of course, 9.8 and all that good stuff. Well, here's the big reveal of what I got today in the mail. So there's my Hulk 181, also a birthday gift. And it's fantastic. It was a combined gift. A couple people got together to get me this. And I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. Condition-wise, I'm not sure, it's slabbed. So here's what the eBay seller said, right? The eBay seller was like, okay, here's what happened. It's missing the Marvel value stamp, and it got slammed. It absolutely got slammed. And DS Comics, I'm glad you're in on this because I think you were the one that had said, hey, they're not going to downgrade because of the Marvel value stamp. So that was interesting. So I kind of looked into that, and I guess what it is that if you get it CGC'd, okay, you can get it. You can get a regular grade on this, like with CBCS or PGX or whatever. You can apply for a regular grade. And if you apply for a regular grade, they're going to downgrade it if it's incomplete. But you can apply for a qualified grade and get a regular higher grade, and then they'll kind of just mark that it's incomplete and therefore a qualified grade. So this was a 2.5 by CBCS. And I think it looks a lot better than a 2.5, but I'm no professional grader by any stretch. But I absolutely love it. So the grade, it's incomplete. It's my first Hulk 181. I say that because I intend to get more at some point. I'll cherish it forever, and I really. But I think this case looks like this CBCS case doesn't look anything like this one. I mean, I absolutely love it, but what if... Yeah, I agree. It does look better than a 2.5. But what if we crack it open and we put it in one of these instead? What do you guys think? Should we do that? I think we should. I think we should liberate it from this bad 2.5 grade, from this cheap, flimsy case, and I say we crack it. And at least to start, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to crack it, put it in one of these, and keep it in one of those. And if I someday upgrade, which I probably will at some point, upgrade in grades or at least get a raw book and then go from there, then I'll get that, slabbed and everything, and I'd be happy, send it to CGC and go on. Even the PGX labels look better than this. And I think the PGX cases look better than this. Here's the difference. This is a slab. It's solid. This case is so solid, it's amazing. This is a locked case. That's a slab. This is an unopenable case. It doesn't even feel like... I feel like if I drop this, it would shatter. This, I feel like if I dropped it, it would dent my floor. That's what I want, if I'm going to get a slab at all. But for right now, I think we're cracking. So let's get something a little set up here, and we'll do a little crack-a-lackin'. Y'all with me on this? Let's see how it goes. All right. We're going to take Daredevil out of its case, but we'll wait until we get this all done so we have room. I'm going to take Daredevil out of the case because I only have 2 of these, but I'll be getting another one probably tomorrow. Oh, look at that, DS Comics. So DS Comics, I assume you have cracked a few of these in your time due to bad grading or who knows what else. So if you're just scared because I'm going to do it live, that makes 2 of us. But we'll see how it goes. If it's that bad, just don't tell anyone we had this video and we'll delete it tomorrow morning. I would be surprised if it really is that hard to crack. Only because they had, everyone say a prayer. Only because it seems so cheap and flimsy on the bottom. It's driving me crazy. So let's just see. All right. Get a little brace on there. Oh, first crack is in. Let's get another good brace on there. Almost. All right. Let's see. Holding the book steady. I've seen other people try and get that off too. It ain't that easy. All right. Let's crank this a little tighter. Should be all we need to do. Boom. All right. See that there? Now, I've seen people struggle mightily with these things, and it seems like the first thing they do is like get a screwdriver and they start working. I've seen other people try and crack all the tabs at once, but all you got to do is crack those bottom 2 and slide it out. And that looks every bit as good as it did before. If you want to keep that and use it again, go ahead. Who's stopping? You can put a piece of tape on the bottom of that and be just as secure. There it is. She's out. Beauty, huh? That's the other thing. The guy who sent this off to CBCS, it hasn't been dry cleaned. It hasn't been pressed. Nothing. I mean, he just sent it raw, like completely raw. I don't know how you could send a book from 1974 raw. I mean, for $8 or whatever they cost to press, or $10, there's guys on Instagram and YouTube that'll press this sucker for $10 and submit it to CGC for you. He submitted to CBCS completely raw. It's got dents, dings, dirt. There's a date stamp up there. I actually like those, so I got no problem with that. But he sent it completely raw. That case was so crappy, I would sooner just have it hung up like that before I would leave it in that case. So y'all tell me what you think. Now we're going to very carefully cut it open. I'm going to work it in the well a little bit to free some space. And then we are going to ever so carefully cut this bottom out. Let me show that. Alright. Still good. See if this comes back with a trimmed rating. Alright, let's see. Boom. We're open. Now, I'm not going to pull real hard on it, but I do want to see what we're dealing with if it just slides out, and it does. There you go. There you go. There's my Hulk 181, everybody. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know that I'll bother you with putting it in the other one because I'm going to take a moment to read it. Look at that. That's beautiful. The value stamp is not in there. It is not. That's another thing. So, okay. So here he went and he put value stamp is missing the value stamp from the 10th page. And he sent it to CB. If he had sent this to CGC, it would have got a qualified rating. It would have been higher than 1.5. That's crazy. All right, let's see the cutout. And the color on it's fantastic. And it had white pages. How do you get a book that has white pages and then not get it pressed and dry cleaned? You're already working with something that was one of the reasons why I got it, was because it had white pages. You never see white pages. They're almost always off-white, cream to off-white to white. I mean, these pages are beautiful. I almost don't want to touch them. They're so nice. I am keeping a nice soft fold on it. I'm not going to crease it. All right, we should be coming up. Here we go. Look at that neat value stamp cutout. You couldn't ask for anything better than that. They didn't even damage the remainder of the article. They left that all intact. I'm going to carefully do that. They didn't even do a side cut. My 180 over there, it has a slit right there. They did like an X-Acto knife cutout of that Marvel value stamp. Absolutely fantastic. You couldn't ask for a better cutout than that. I mean, you could, but you won't get it. Look at this book. It's fantastic. Oh well, what are you going to do? Such is life. I'm very happy with this book. I think it's absolutely fantastic. But yes, look at this, DS Comics. Look at the dirt up here. I mean, I don't know if that's showing up so good, but it's kind of like there's some spotting there and there's some dirt there. And then there's a crease there. This should have been dry cleaned and pressed and sent into CGC. There's no reason that wasn't done. If you want to send to PGX, fine, whatever. You know, I like PGX. I'm going to be getting a haul back from them this 2 weeks from now. So I'm excited about that. This book is absolutely beautiful. I don't regret taking it out of this case at all. Plus, I could have it back in that case in 3 minutes. So, not for sale. Thanks, though. Thanks, DS Comics. Offering a cool grand. I promise you I paid less than that. So that would be a win. You know, if my wife's watching, she may want me to go ahead and sell it, but we're not going to. Well, she helped me get it. So, you know, this was a huge, huge win. Honestly, This one has a little bit bigger place in my heart, just because it was the first one that I got of the keys and everything, and I really do love it. I just find myself staring at it constantly. And I'm going to put this one in a case just like it, and I'll probably stare at it just as much, or I might even stare at them together. All right. Well, that's it. We cracked 181 out of the case, and I think we'll probably, qualified 6.0 to 7. That sounds good. I'll take it. All right. We'll call that a night. And I'm going to read this book. Actually, I'm going to read 180, and then I'm going to read 181, and then I'm going to put it inside of this Daredevil case, and Daredevil is going to take a dirt nap for a minute until I get a third case. So, and then I'm probably going to hang them right there on the wall because I want them beside my desk so that I can see them all the time. And also, you can't really see it, but there's a door there, so when I'm coming down the hall, I like to see the books that I have right there, and they'll kind of be the backdrop for my future videos. So looking forward to that. All right, guys. Well, this is BUB'S Comics signing off. Thanks for this journey, and thank you for those involved in getting me this Hulk 181 and my first review from the old crack house here. So we cracked it out, and what's so sad is I could put any book in there and slide it right in. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, all right, y'all. It's been great, and I'll see you later. Go read a comic. Bye.